So I want to put all Slayer shit to the side and really get your perspective from like on some man shit.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about the bitch on the first night? Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying,
What's wrong with it?
she'll be sweat. I just never trusted that shit because I think of all the crazy shit that could
No,
happen.
I listen. I
You know what
used to
I'm saying?
think like that. I'm
Uh huh.
I never caught an STD before in my life. So, and I've had one night
Where?
stands. Right now, listen. I
Mm,
used to think like that, but this it's a difference between fast and easy though.
that's what I'm saying. Because a
It's a
lot of
difference between fast and
I,
easy. If she fast, then everybody gets it easy.
where
Oh, excuse me. No, I think I'm saying the reverse. If she's easy, then everybody gets it fast. Fast has to do with based on you. I got it fast. The last nigga waited months and years or had to do 10 days.
right?
But I got it fast because I maneuvered my way right. You know what I'm saying? She might have been spying me for a while. She might have just been in a type vibe where she like, oh, I want to have a new experience, but she don't normally do this. She not easy,
Right.
but I got it fast. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
a. I used to think like that, bro. But at the end of the day, strap up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here tongue kissing
Of
and
course.
spitting in bitch's
Of
mouth and
course.
all
Never.
that.
Come on now. Never lacking. Oh, always strapped up.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. I'm just saying though, because a lot of times, and on some Slayer shit, you'll be talking to a chick at a party. She'll be sweating you hard. I remember this one time I had one of chick talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes later, leave her with my number. 10 minutes later, she gonna text me talking about something.
Where you going?
Hi, it's love of your life. I already knew what time it was then. You know what I'm saying? But I just never trusted the one night stand shit. I don't
I'm
know.
telling you, niggas do not be getting burnt by these one night stands, man. I'm trying to tell you. I
Nah,
mean,
you right.
you just don't know
I
who.
don't,
You just don't know, bro. You just don't
yeah,
know.
you know
Take, you just don't. So if you don't want to live with that risk or that chance, don't do it. Then you're not gonna have peace of mind. Like you're gonna be the whole time.
where I feel you. Yeah, I
You.
just wanted your perspective on that. That's all.
I mean, I ain't saying go out and do that shit every day. Now your
Nah,
odds
hell
just
no.
went up
Nah, that's
crazy.
kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. But you let off here or there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just you can tell, bro. You can tell when like you can't
You
tell if she
definitely
got
could.
something. You can't tell when she got something or not. But you can tell when like niggas just be crushing.
She easy or fast.
Yeah,
When she
you could
easy or
tell. You
fast,
could
you could
tell. You
tell.
could
I
tell.
definitely could tell.
I know you got enough
You
experience.
gotta know
I'm
to
telling you,
know.
bro. You could tell.
Yeah,
Cause some chicks
yeah,
different.
most
Some
definitely.
like let's say her body came up at like 5, like or something like anywhere from like 3 to like 10, right?
Where
You could tell when she who she like, and then she keep consistent like a nigga that she want to one at a time. Like a lot of women is like that. Like now, prior to popular belief on this internet shit, a lot of women don't like sucking 5 in a week and then 10 dudes. A lot of women like, okay, I got my guy, I got my man. Not even if they're
most
not in a
definitely.
relationship. He might just be, they might just be each other's booty call or some shit. So she might. That's why a lot of women is like safe in that regard. You know what I'm saying?
Where I bet for sure.
All right,
I appreciate you, my boy.
all right, bet. I'm gonna holler at you again.
All right, for sure.
Shout out Pumps, man. I met him in real life chat. He was at the New York event that I did with the No Real Game No Theory panel. The speech I uploaded on the YouTube channel. If y'all ain't seen that. All right, who wanna go next, chat?
What's the deal, man?
What's good, gang? What's good?
Uh,
What's the vibes?
question, bro. I wanted to ask you, bro, when it comes to building like good habits, what would you recommend? Like a book? Is it a book on it or anything like that?
Finding good habits or building good
No,
habits?
no, not finding good habits. I already know what good habits I want, but like building them and being consistent with them, I kind of struggle with that.
Oh, book not gonna teach you to be consistent. It's your accountability, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You can't let nothing slide. And I'm gonna give you an example. We always had those moments. Like you ever been in the gym? You ever lifted weights before?
Hell yeah, I'll be in the
So
gym, bro.
you already know. You already know when you get off that last set. You could feel if you got like 5 more reps in you, right? Now you can go until you burn out, or you could leave the gym feeling like you barely worked out. My point is, we got like a sense of bullshit in us naturally. Like, all right, I bullshitted that last set. I bullshitted that last rep. I can do more. Those are the kind of thoughts that build consistency. So when you wake up in the morning, you saying, I'm bullshitting. Why am I scrolling on my phone? What should I be doing instead? These are the kind of thoughts that if when you act based on those thoughts, that's the shit that's going to create that consistency. Now, if you keeping away your consistency, then you stopping what you're attracting from your habits. The only who stop you is you. It's a choice. It's not an impulsive decision. It's not like based on what you feel like. Nick Saban said it. He says it's the battle between feel and choice. You can wake up and I feel lazy, I feel tired, I feel like this. Or you can make a choice. A choice is coming from a place of control. A choice is assertive. A choice says, this is what I'm doing. How I feel. And at the end of the day, I look back on your last 24 hours. I can't see how you felt. All I must see is what you chose to do.
Facts.
Nobody's going to ask you how'd you feel. What'd you do today? Well, I don't give a fuck how you felt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, bro. For sure.
All right.
Game is game. Remember that, man. Ain't nobody, the world, the algorithm, life do not respond to, oh, I felt like doing it. Nigga, what did you do? That's all you're going to look back on and see. All right, who want to go next?
Yo.
What's good, bro? Clear your conscience, brother.
Yeah, like, bro, like how you like get better at like what's it called like getting comebacks and stuff like that? I'm not sure. Like, Ty, you hear me?
Yeah, so already the chat just called out something for you. You say you say like 1,000 times.
Oh, my bad.
Right, and a part of your conversation is words, right? Words are how we communicate, right? So if my conversation is just a bunch of building blocks of words, right, and we could print it out and make a script, your rebuttals should be based on the words you heard, or they should either be based on the words you heard. Now I don't really have to say or. I can say and. A true conversationalist. My conversation is being built based on the last thing I said, what I said before that, and what I said before that. It's also adapting to what the person in front of me is saying as well.
Yeah.
So everything I say should build off of each other. Everything I say should be relevant to what I'm hearing. So you say, how'd I get better with my comebacks, my replies? Then when you say better, it's better faster. It's better, like better choices of what to say back. What's better?
Yeah. Better choices. And like faster, like both.
What else? Because there's a lot that can make a comeback good.
Like the rebuttals too.
So what I'm saying, get more specific. Because it's a funny rebuttal. It's a charming rebuttal. It's a seductive rebuttal. But if you can't even come up with a rebuttal fast, or you can't even reply during a conversation, who cares what meaning you put on it? The bottom line is, bro, it's your ear. It's what you're listening to. Because make up a conversation, and I'll show you rebuttals, and I'll tell you what's thinking in my mind. Just make up a conversation. Use a conversation either you was texting a woman or you said to a woman recently. He was like, I didn't know what to say back to that. Or like, I didn't know where to go.
Man. Also, like, it was like one time, right? I was chilling, right? And then I was talking to her, right? And then after that, I was like, no, I said something like, I don't even know, man. I just try to apply pressure.
Stop.
No,
She said blank, and then I didn't know what to say. That's be concise. This is another. I'm telling you, I gotta call this out because it's a killer of your conversation. Be concise. Why are we wasting 30 words to say nothing?
Yeah.
Now try again.
I said like I wanted her. It's like I was like, why don't you like do something about it? I'm like.
She said to you, why didn't you do something about it?
Yeah.
And then.
And then I said, what's it called? I just low key like bluffed. I'm not sure if like I was like.
So what did you end up saying to her?
Oh, I said like I was like, you had a man and stuff like that. She's like, that wasn't my man, stuff like that. I was like,
all right.
I look, you sold the bag.
Yeah, you did. Why did you sell the bag though? Let's hear you. I'm gonna let you think first. Why did you sell? Why was that a bag sale?
I low-key had nothing to say. Like, no, I already told her like I wanted her and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
You already told me that too. I know that. You just repeated yourself. So I said, why was it a bag sale?
Because I was worrying about another man. You know, like
Bam, there you go. Yo, you see how quick your rebuttal was?
Yeah,
All you had to do was be direct about what I asked. That's
yeah,
all a good rebuttal. A good rebuttal is relevant. That's all it is.
yeah,
Why did it sell? You said because I was focused on another man. That was quick. You ain't say
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You feel me? You
yeah,
dig? You ain't fluff it up. You said because I was focused on another man.
yeah.
Instead of choosing a
Oh,
different direction.
mm,
Now, for example, let's run that back, but let's think of good rebuttals. You said, I want you. She said, how come you didn't do anything?
yeah,
Again, this is where I said it's a lot that can make a rebuttal better. Your rebuttal was because you had a boyfriend.
yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
give you some advanced shit, but you let me know when I lose you. Let's just think like this. You're not
all
gonna
right,
know all this to the situation, but I know a lot of people don't have common sense, so I have to state these type of things.
for
If
sure.
she's asking me or telling me I didn't do anything to show her I wanted her, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter if she or she asked me why didn't you do anything, right?
mm,
Let's just use common sense. Option A is I'm doing something right now.
yeah,
Basic, generic, I wouldn't say it, but it's the most obvious answer. I'm doing
mm,
something right now, right? And then she
yeah,
would probably be like, oh, well, whatever. Option number two, right? You said you brought up the fact that she was talking to somebody.
yeah.
You know why I don't want to bring that up? Because I'm
Mm,
not the kind of man that lets anything stop me from going for what I want.
tight shit.
So even if
That's
had
tough.
she brought up whoever she was talking to, I would have used that as an opportunity to show her how I think.
Yeah,
Then she gonna find that attractive. Like, I love a man who knows what he wants, who's determined, who's assertive. You know what I'm saying? And I know
yeah,
I'm assertive.
yeah,
So how would you come up with saying something like that? Because in my head, instead of thinking, all right, what do I say? I'm thinking, what do I want her to hear? What do I want her to hear? I want her to hear something that gives her a picture of what kind of man I am. I want her to hear something that lets her know I know how to listen. I want her to hear something that gives her, a taste of my character. So when she says,
yeah.
why haven't I done anything? That question in itself is disrespectful to my character. Because you know what that's saying about you? When she asks, why haven't you done anything to show you want her? What does
Yeah.
that say? When you say you want her and she says, why haven't you done anything? What does that say about your character?
Like I'm like not that guy type shit. Like I'm not,
Why not? Why you not that guy?
cause like I ain't doing nothing about it. Like
You all talk.
yeah,
That's disrespectful to me.
yeah,
So you see how I read between the lines of what that question is?
yeah,
It's not that I'm a fucking alien with 10 brains and I know how to analyze every sentence that was said. I can think and program. No. It's just that I'm focused on representing myself accurately. And I know that
yeah.
that question is not an accurate representation of me. I don't
Mm,
like that. So that's the first trigger right there. Like, oh, don't disrespect me with that question. What you mean I haven't done anything? Now, I'm not going to say that to her. I would never say, don't disrespect me. My point is, I'm saying this to you right now.
yeah,
So your rebuttals are going to have your rebuttals have foundation, and the foundation is your awareness of yourself.
yeah,
For example, a girl asks me, "What do I want?" If I'm aware that I want to take her on a date, if I'm aware that I want to call her, if I'm aware that I just want to have fun, if I'm aware that I'm looking for a relationship, then my answer is going to come more readily.
yeah,
If I'm also paying attention to what she's saying and what she's thinking and how she thinks, then now a part of my conversation I can make observations. I can start to get specific. I can start saying things that's relevant to her, such as like let's say you said I want you. She says you haven't done anything to show me you want me, and then you say
yeah.
something like, well, now I'm showing you, and then she
Mm.
says, come up with something you think she would say.
Um, then show me. I'm not sure. Like
Then show me. Or,
yeah,
or even we take it a step back. Instead of you haven't done anything,
yeah,
right? Well, the first
mm,
opportunity, then you may say something like, all right, well, the first opportunity is this Friday. Let's go see Insidious, or let's go to one of my favorite spots. I want to take you out somewhere to eat.
yeah. That's tough.
I already beat her next move. Oh, you haven't done anything. There you go. Now I'm gonna see if she bullshit or not. If she cap or she I'm really stepping now. You know what I'm saying? Even then, from that question, I could tell she's interested. Because instead of her saying like, "Oh, we can get to know each other," or blah, 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 she says, "Why aren't you showing me you like me then? What am I supposed to do if I don't know that you want me?" That's basically what that question is implying at the same time.
Yeah.
Now you ain't gonna read all that in a moment. You just gotta be aware of what you want, and it's easier to say some shit when you can say what you want.
Yeah.
Let's go. Use another example. She asked you what do you want. Let's use another example. Let's use another let's say you was texting a woman. Let's use another example.
All right. So like, man, I don't even know, man. So like I was trying to what's it called? Like I was trying to like link this shorty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like what's it called?
What is trying to link?
Oh, I was gonna like I was trying to like
did y'all
link up
make
with her.
plans? Did you offer?
Nah, I didn't.
Did you set up a date? What is
Yeah, I
trying to
did.
link?
I said like come see me outside, like because we live in the same building and stuff like that.
Y'all live in the same building. You told her to come outside.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't even know, man. Out of boredom, you know what I'm saying?
You see how you said something out of boredom?
Yeah.
I would have said something out of the purpose of building a connection, out of the purpose of building a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nigga said go knock on her door. What is this, 1942? You got her number. You had her number, right?
Yeah, I have a number.
So what did she say back to come outside, even though we live in the same building, and you could easily just come to my apartment or... So what did she say?
She was like trolling me. It's like, because like she had this one crush, right? It's like a celebrity crush.
How do you know this?
Because she told me. I'm not sure. I'm like...
Why is the girl telling you her celebrity crush?
No, it's because like I replied to her story, right? I'm like, why do you post this, man, too much? Like, it was A Boogie. And then after that, she's like, yeah, this is my celebrity crush. It's like, my bad.
What can you do with that information?
Nothing.
So why ask?
I don't even know, man.
I'm saying, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When we talking
The
about
awareness.
the mouthpiece. Right, not just that, but the awareness of what you want. Like, what did you gain from that?
Yeah.
This is why y'all be the best friend. She get to talk about her crush to you. She get to talk about other guys that she finds attractive. She gets to, I mean, and you'll listen. This is why y'all be the gay best friend.
Mm.
And I asked you. I said, why did you ask that? You don't even know. So now we talk. We just talk for no reason. Is what you're saying. You talk with no reason. You talk without purpose.
Yeah.
That's the number one reason why anybody's mouthpiece will be bad, because they're talking without a purpose. Mm-hmm. The purpose don't even have to be deep. It could literally be, I wanted to say good morning to my neighbor.
Yeah.
I wanted to be polite. You know? YRG Slump, I appreciate the 6 months, man.
Alright. This
Melt can only be welcomed if he can
remember
prove
like
us wrong.
you say like
Melt
go
can only be
deep.
welcome if he prove us wrong. Say that again.
Remember when you said like go deep and like not wide and like
LMFAO, I appreciate the Twitch Prime sub. Right? I said go deep, not wide, right?
I'm not sure like how to go on like a deep topic. Like I'm not sure like
it's not the topic that makes it deep. This is where y'all fuck this up.
Like
it's not the topic that makes it deep.
The meaning?
Yes, the meaning. The meaning. Yeah, I'll take that as a simplified. The meaning behind what we're talking about makes it deep.
Mm-hmm.
She could be talking about a red string bracelet she's wearing.
Yeah.
And to the average guy that walks past her, he's like, what the hell, why is this chick wearing a red string bracelet? I may ask, why are you wearing, what do you have that bracelet on for? What does that mean? What is that? Now she could say something simple like, oh, I just wear it because it's cool. But she may say something like, oh, my grandmom gave me this when I was 16 and blah, 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 blah. So this has a lot of meaning to her.
Yeah.
And then now this makes a meaningful conversation.
Mm.
Right? So I'll take that when we say go deep. It's just about the meaning. The meaning makes it deep. The meaning makes it intimate.
Yeah.
It don't have to be the deepest topics. Y'all don't have to be talking about the CIA infiltrating or FBI infiltrating the Black Panther Party and Like y'all don't have to be cracking some deep ass code. I mean that'd be interesting, but that don't necessarily make it deep or or impactful.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate it.
All right, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all be like, some people have asked me some crazy ass shit when we talk about the deep not wild shit. It's been like, Todd, can I get a list of topics? Y'all don't even know the harm y'all do in y'all conversation when you want to list out topics, bro. Because it's like, all you're doing is assuming that you'll know the best thing to talk about. And you probably won't, because this is a unique human being in front of you that will connect with different interests of yours, that will respond to you differently, that will respond to your personality different, that will respond to the way you think differently. And that's the prime golden area for the most unique experience, or your most unique impact you have on a woman, when she says, I only can go to him to hear this perspective. I only can go to him to have this type of conversation. I only can go to him. I know, like when somebody starts predicting what you would say or think, or they go to you for who you are, that's where you won. I can't wait to hear what such and such has to say about this. Or when I saw this, I thought about him. Or when I blah blah blah. Because then you're making your impression. You're showing her, the other person, who you are. I saw Playback 5. Play your content, bro.
All right, so Ty, I'm not finna give you a whole life story about what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, right?
Okay.
So earlier today at work, I'm chilling, right? I'm with my coworkers in the back. Normally, I don't really talk to nobody, but I see like this group of girls, right? I'm like, damn.
In the back, so they work with you.
Oh no! They was like guests. It was guests, right? They was bowling, right?
How do guests get in the back of your job?
Nah, all right. Let me re-explain this. I was chilling.
Fuck it. You know what? Let me not even. You said no life story. Just go ahead. You was chilling with your coworkers, and a group of women came.
Yeah, right. So I see these shorties. They going up playing bowling, right?
Bowling.
And I was watching your stream yesterday. You was talking about live with it or die about it. And I chose to die about it. Listen, right?
Okay.
So I walk up there. Huh?
You went over there?
Yeah, I walked up there. For real, I'm gonna be real with myself. My feet was a little trembling, but I went up there. I said, I'm not no bitch. I'm gonna go up this shit, right?
Die about it or live with it.
I walked up there. I looked at Shorty in her eyes. I was like, son, hey, excuse me. I like your shoes, and I found you really attractive. What's your name, right? Now, mind you, her female friends, they was in the back bowling and watching the conversation go down. She was feeling me, right? I gave her a little handshake, right? All that go by, cool, right? So I go back up there, asking, hey, y'all want some drinks, some shit like that, try to be cool with them, right?
Did you exchange information with the other girl, like just your names or contact information?
Yeah. We changed information, and it's like got her phone number, right?
Okay.
So
imagine you never walked over there. There's a group of women. It's the scariest thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But
it's
you did
like,
it.
Yeah. Right.
And all your coworkers were still sitting there, right?
They like, yeah.
This is the kind of men we want to make, where we could walk up to a crowd of women on our own and it ain't no difference to us. You single out the girl you want, address the friend. Hey, how y'all doing? I want to talk to you. What's your name?
Yeah. Okay.
So then, yeah. No, keep going. I mean, I'm not saying say that script word for word, but I'm just saying you did what you did. You told her what you wanted to tell her. Y'all exchanged information. Cool.
Yeah. So right. So like later on, right, we had this thing going on where we challenged the guests to play some games for some free tokens. So I saw that as an open opportunity, right? I went over there. I said, hey, okay. So I was like, hey, I see y'all having fun playing bowling, right? But I'm trying to play y'all in some games, and if y'all win, y'all can get these cards. I wasn't trying to give them an option, y'all want to play some games with me. I was like, but yeah, right. So it's like, yeah, all that, right? So I was bowling. Shit, one shorty called me a bitch. I'm like, I wasn't trying to go for that in my mind, right? Because as soon as I normally get
That was
called.
her own. That was her first reply to you offering the game shit.
Nah, it's like later on down the line, like while we was already
You
chilling.
skipped to it like that's what they said in response to that. What made her call you a bitch?
Shit, I was like, so shit, you can't bowl, you gutter, trying to tease.
Oh, so she was talking trash back.
Yeah, and like I guess slipped out. I guess I don't know, but like later on, it was like, damn, they were getting worse. Yeah, fuck you, nigga. I'm like, damn. I'm still trying to play it cool because if I play it cool, it's like
By playing it cool, you mean you didn't even acknowledge that they disrespected?
I ain't even acknowledge it. Yeah, I ain't acknowledge it at all.
What? What's that's not cool, nigga. That's proving what she said right. See, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Philly, so I do have to give a disclaimer on how we talk. I might have told her shut her bitch ass up.
Damn.
I might have told her fuck out of here. Like but I don't know. I just know that's what we do. I don't give a fuck if I was in Afghanistan. I would have said that back. Call me a. I might have just I'm like, it's on par with the conversation. Like it's like kind of expected. Like it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it would have been nothing wrong for the returning energy.
Yeah,
y'all talking trash. Y'all competing in a game, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talking trash.
Yeah. I feel you on that. It's like what I've been kept keeping in my brain from what others be telling me. It's like females like a cool dude, like shit that doesn't get to them. So I thought like
that's for like arguing. Y'all talking trash. Like y'all having fun.
Yeah.
Cool. That's for like if she's trying to get under your skin and you put her in her place calmly, like. And this is where y'all talking trash while competing. You said she's corny. She got a gutter ball. She don't know how to bowl, and she said shut up, or she might call you a bitch. Like y'all talking trash.
Oh.
Or maybe listen, you ain't even had to do this. You might have took her next ball, and then show her how to roll a strike. That would have cooked her. You ain't even had to.
Right.
You ain't even had to disrespect her. No, give me that. Let me show you something. And a sir took over. Let me show you how you do this. Watch out. Wham! Shut her dumb ass right up in a funny way though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't think of that.
I think doing nothing and just being like super solid, it show you ain't really got like a sense of humor. Like where your personality at?
It's like
the best thing, I guess the internet want niggas to say this is crazy. This is crazy.
Because I don't like to call a female out of her name. You feel me?
You don't have to. You do not have to. You don't have to. But what did your personality? You ain't even want to play back. It's banter. It's joke. Like
yeah. After she said for me, right, give me a middle finger. I was like, some shit, your place or mine. So
corny.
And
corny.
she was like,
corny.
She gave me like a little like laugh.
Corny, bro. Oh my god. You wouldn't talk shit back, but you'll say your place or mine. Come on, bro. That's straight out of the episode of SpongeBob or something, bro. Like we could get any woman in here and say this conversation displayed, and they'd be like, wow. Yeah, it was corny. It was what you chose to say by trying to be safe.
Yeah.
It was what you chose to say, but that's what makes things corny. Like it's like,
yeah.
You said what you said. What'd she say back there? You said she blushed.
Yeah, she blushed. She laughed a little bit. You feel me? So like, while with the group of friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I was basically like their little errand boy. I was getting them some drinks, letting them play some free games, getting them on like on the other shit. I'm like, fuck. And at the end of it,
you already got the girl you want number, right?
Yeah, I got her number.
So you flirt with her the whole time, right?
No, I was working.
Wait,
like
you're not an errand boy if you're doing your job.
I was doing both. So I was like, so basically the place was dead, and like I had some free time to go over there, go chick.
And you say you didn't use that to flirt with the girl you wanted.
You say what?
You didn't use that to flirt with the girl you wanted.
Yeah, I used that time to. Yeah.
To flirt with her friend group, talk trash, like.
Yeah, I used that time.
Alright, yeah, cool.
But like, it was like at the end of it, where I felt like I was getting used because it's like, damn, I really let them play for free, got them some drinks. I got caught. They was calling me like some jazz nigga, this nigga, all that shit. I was like, damn. So
them thugs robbed you.
I mean, yeah, and I just texted her like what. No, she asked me what time I get off. I said I get off at 10, right? So I was expecting like, so y'all try to go bowl after I get off work. She said, nah, she tired. I said, you know what, that's cool. Right. So when I go text her, when I get off work, so y'all cool, y'all fun to hang out with, right?
Wait. You expected her to lead after asking you that question?
I expected a response. I ain't expect to lead.
You did though, because she had to ask you what time you getting off instead of. So first of all, you noticed that the place was dead and that they were staying closer to closing hours, right?
Yeah.
Already in my head, I'm like, I get off at 10. What y'all getting into after this? I'm just saying, you a man or not? You know what I'm saying? But I'm already knowing the whole time that they staying around there, I probably was flirting a little more, talking trash, getting comfortable with the group.
Yeah.
Maybe I know which one of my coworkers is a good 2-man or 3-man, so I'm with the right niggas too. And if I'm not, so be it. I just need them to play the vibe. They don't need to be flirting. They just need to play the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you set yourself up at work. All I'm saying now, when she would have asked that question first, it was a million things after. Like maybe you could have made a joke. I get off at 10, but then we on the way to the crib, right? Like that might say that with a little smile, little shit. Like I'm throwing little jabs in it just to talk shit. Like I gotta throw jabs, bro. You gotta throw jabs. You gotta test the waters. You gotta see where her head at. But you also gotta know how to get it off and word it in a way that comes off for you. Like that might work for me. I get off at 10, then we on the way to your spot, right? She be like, boy, like, oh my god, like, third. No, what y'all getting into after this? And then she's like, oh well, me and my friends, we on the way to such and such. All right, but you drive?
Yeah, I drive.
Woo, boy, I tell you, that So she asked you that. You told her you get off at 10. She ain't saying nothing. But like, let's describe. Now I want you to quote the actual messages.
Yeah, it was like, what time you get off? So I said I get off at 10. I say, what's up? She said, nothing. I said,
she said, nothing.
Yeah.
This in person or?
Like this in person. Like this was like today. Like this just happened. Like not.
So you just got off work, but you got a number.
Yeah, I got a number.
You want to call her?
It's like 11 right now. I don't even think
what is she 92? She's out.
It's 11:48 right now.
She's out. Is there any way you could be on like this Discord on the computer and then FaceTime her?
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Yeah, I can get on Discord on my computer. Hold on. It's gonna be a little bit though. I think this shit dead.
Set you up with the first 2 minutes of this conversation.
It's gonna be real embarrassing if I FaceTime her and the thing go dead. I'm like, fuck.
If she don't answer, she don't answer.
Yeah, she don't answer.
She can't answer. She can't answer if you don't call.
Hey, that's right.
Yo.
You know what? Hey, if she don't, it's on to the next. Or
call that motherfucker like, yo, listen, I got a problem with you. She's like, what? What's the problem? So you gonna let me go home from work all by myself? I'm just throwing bullshit out there. Like, you know, let me go home from work by myself. Or what y'all end up getting into after that, and then maybe you just had general convo. Like, I have to give generic scripts because I don't know how your personality has rung out in person. My personality, I know the way I marinate on somebody, that by the time I'm trying to say something on the phone or whatever, I can get it off because I've been preparing, like she's starting to know, like, all right, he just talked like that, like that's just he's or she got comfortable around me where now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just I don't want to like, cause I already text her. I ain't getting no response back. If I call her, that's just gonna make me see me.
No response to what?
Like no response after I sent. Hey, even though y'all beat me at my own game multiple times, y'all was fun to hang with. I ain't getting no response after that. So
Why you say that?
I mean, I always just keep it real.
Why we ain't even say why we ain't talking trash like, I'm gonna bust your ass next time y'all come in this store?
Because I wasn't thinking
You
that.
see, that's a whole different energy, ain't it? You laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't
Hey, we putting y'all picture on the wall. Shit, my wow. Next time y'all come in, we busting y'all ass, man. Y'all targets now. Like, I'm just making shit up on the spot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, but I just know how, like, I like to talk trash. I know, like, you have fun a little bit.
Yeah,
Talking about he the bit. No bullshit. Like, you gotta just jab your personality into how you talk. Like, that's out of the box. That sentence was too out of the box. Hey, even though I know you guys had a good time and like, okay, I could, anybody could say that, but what can you say? Your voice, your imprint on that sentence. That's my imprint personally. If I had to take that same sentence, stop biting the chair, bro. That badass jumbo. But so you got it ready on your computer?
Yeah, I turned my computer on just now.
Leo, put some pants on, man.
What?
No, go ahead. I'm talking trash. Stop.
All right.
Nigga swinging his feet.
Let me get this Discord up. She probably not gonna answer. Let me be real with myself. But I won't know till I find out.
raid, oh my god.
So I find out. What the? But this shit die. Oh my god. Yeah, this computer dead as.
Alright, no, it's cool. If I'm you,
yeah.
I think in general, just start considering how, like, your person, like, just add your personality. That's your flavor. That's your flavor. Like, when you eat some food, bro, like, just think about, like, the flavor. Like, was that too salty? Was it sweet? Was it, like, your personality is your flavor. That's the shit that leave the aftertaste in her mouth. Like, I want some more of that. You know what I'm saying? He was so funny when I was talking to him earlier. He was so cool, or whatever the case may be. I want another taste of that sample. I want some more of that. You know what I'm saying?
Got the Discord. I just got the Discord.
All right, bet. This is why I'm telling y'all. This is why a could take somebody else's phone and text for them, because an experienced man know how to put his flavor on shit. Like, how would I say this? Like, I'm gonna imagine me saying this to her in person. Like, how would I say this? All right, bet. That's how I would say it. Like,
yeah, it's just I be getting a whole lot of dumb shit coming out of my mouth.
You know what it was? You was trying to be cool.
Yeah,
that's what you said. Women like cool guys. You trying to be cool instead of being yourself. I don't give a fuck what she would have thought. I would told her shut her ass up and let her deal with the consequences. Come on, man. You gotta be unapologetic. He praying she don't answer. No, why would you even think like that, loser? Nigga hacking the NASA database.
I was the same person to ask, like, if, like, these females keep on asking me, am I gonna block them after I smash? And I always tell them, like, straight up, no. There's really no point in me doing that. But, like, every time they start getting a little distant, I'm like, okay, well, I already got what I got, so I'm not tripping. But, like, what's this, like why do they even ask that in the first place?
I said another nigga could have did that to her before. Oh, I don't even care why they ask. I'm gonna be honest. She gonna see what I'm gonna do after we finish talking. Tay, speaking of Leo, look at this nigga, bro.
I like to be submissive. I like being submissive, but these days act like bitches. So I have to be
I'm logging
dominant.
in.
No flat.
We're
You pick up. Damn.
And then I
If she
asked
don't pick
him,
up,
let's fuck again
I'm gonna be that
to
out for the
see
night.
what he's
I ain't
really
tripping.
about. And he
it's bad. Huh? Oh, you joining in the waiting room?
Yeah, I'm about to rejoin the right room.
Oh, I bet. Chat, ladies, man, I can't make this up, bro. Let me pull this back up. Ladies, man, right here, bro.
I guess he was embarrassed. I don't know. Yeah, I want to see.
That's that password. Yeah.
So they ain't want to bite me. Whoa, nigga. White people do that mouth licking shit. I ain't with none of that shit. Oh, you logging in and all that? Oh, never mind. There it is. There it is. I'm like, damn, that nigga taking 10 years, bro. Just FaceTime the. I want to hear her voice. I want to hear who he was chatting with. Like, he might do it. No, he gonna do it with no confidence though. He seemed like he got confidence though, a little bit. Just it just need work. Shot clock burning like a man. If he real, shout out to that one dude that called that one girl. Y'all remember? I put this on YouTube too, where she called him. He cut her off on that phone call. She called him back. She called him back after I told him to hang up. Shit like that could be tears in my eyes, man. I just love seeing the plan pan out how it's supposed to. Tell you, everything just be so predictable to me, bro. The movie girl. I don't think. They were supposed to go to the movies together. Oh, right, yeah. Hello. This one muted. This computer muted. God damn, nigga. Hello?
Turn on camera.
Alright, game time. Playboy, let's go. Just call it. You got an iPhone?
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Oh yeah, just FaceTime that. No, hold on. I want you to remember. Trust what you want to say. Think about your personality, bro. The bro in the Chromebook.
Gotta make sure my phone charged up before it die. It's gonna be a waste of time. Alright. Shit.
Bro, don't put your leg up, bro. Calm down. Alright. No, it's not no pressure at all, bro. All you thinking is you just following up your personality, bro. So your intro sentence don't even have to be hello. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling like I gave you what I would just play around with something like man, you crazy. You gonna let me go home by myself from work? As a joke, like, you know what I'm saying, playing around, or maybe you talk trash like you should have known I was gonna call you. I don't like just trust whatever you say, bro. Say it with confidence. And then in the middle of what she say, you could mute. Don't look at me. Don't look, cause she gonna know you looking. But you could mute it and then hear me so that she don't hear me, and I can tell you what to say. But you gotta open betting on yourself. I'm not gonna open for you. You gotta open trusting what you say. You gotta trust yourself. All right, come on. All right, bro, it ain't this deep, bro. She's like, it's a girl, bro. Come on.
I can do it. I ain't tripping.
Come on, bro. Oh, don't leak her number. Turn. Watch your answer. Nigga looking at us with the light skin face. What the oh, four ring. I can't count the rings. Let them clip it. Yeah, clip it. Anything past 4 rings is tough. But guess what? You was willing to put yourself on the line, so that's where you gotta like pat yourself on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, I know.
That's all you gotta do. That's all, man. Shoot.
There's 4 rings.
No, you already caught it. Let it go.
Yeah.
She got D&D on?
Nah.
Alright, so this is cool. Let it 4 rings is good. 4 rings is good. Yeah, that was the only call. Leave it alone after that. Yeah, leave it alone. You shot.
Only call, only text.
Now another chick gonna get blessed. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Keep it pushing. Appreciate you showing up on Demon Time. You did. All right, bro.
Hey, coaching.
All right.
I'm
And if she
I'm
call you back,
yeah.
don't be the complainer, nigga. Like, oh, when you ain't answer the first time. I want you to think I'm hopping straight into my person. Like, I'm hopping straight into my personality. I'm hopping straight into, like, damn, who told you could call me at 1 o'clock in the morning? Or like, just be you.
I'm already knowing.
All right, demon time, bro. Demon time.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
All right, Chad, who want to go next? I'm trying to give you an example of the personality shit, bro. It's just how you cook what you want to, whatever angle you want to play. We was at the club joint, right? When I said the other night. I guess I wasn't going to get too many examples. But one of the two chicks, right, that I begged that night, I said something to her in her ear. It's like, after, obviously approaching her, introducing myself, got her name, a little small conversation. I closed it with something like, hold on, that shit was good as shit. I closed it up with something like, let's exchange numbers before I lose my hearing or something. It wasn't even like a smooth line. It wasn't even about that. But it was just like, the music was loud as shit, right? And then like we had to get a little bit closer. Cause she's like, oh my God, it's so loud. Like, I was like, it's loud. It is loud as shit in here. Like, let me put my number on your phone before I lose my hearing. Or some bullshit like that. But it just was a small, relevant thing. It don't take much. I'm not asking y'all to cook steak, rice, asparagus and fry it and linguine. Like, I'm not asking y'all to cook a million things at once. It's just about thinking about the situation, playing into it. That corny shit, it was corny. It was mind you, I wasn't even saying it to be a closer. It was really just a joke. Like, Elisa Killer, I appreciate the 7 months. Like, this music in here loud as. Let me put your number in my phone before I lose my hearing. If I lose my hearing, then that. Sean, let's see.
So, it's not that crazy of a situation, but I got on a FaceTime with Shorty earlier today.
Yo, that's crazy. So you said it wasn't a crazy situation. No, fuck me.
Right, whatever.
I was like, wait.
But anyway, I was on FaceTime with Shorty. She was bad, so I was a little nervous. And at first, it was cool. I just watched one of your Patreon shits. So I was trying to implement what you were saying into the game. Yes, sir.
What was the Patreon video without leaking?
It's not what you. Sometimes it's what you don't do. It's just as important as what you do, basically.
Okay, I know. Yeah. And so why'd you think of that though? For the FaceTime call?
Because of what I didn't do. I didn't stand on my business. I was all my bullshit. I was just fluffing. I was talking all
that was supposed to be a good video.
It's a good video. I look back on it after the fact, though. And I really appreciate the video, but damn, I didn't learn my lesson the right way.
It take experience, bro. Sometimes it take experience. That's cool. So what happened? What's the situation that showed you I knew what I was talking about? Or how'd you learn on your own?
I was talking to the shorty for like 10, 15 minutes at first, and it was cool. I was going nice. The conversation was holding. After that, though, I tried implementing what's it called? Go deep, not wide. Mm-hmm. And when I tried that, I did it on the wrong topic, which ended up bringing up.
Let's be specific. Do you remember what I said? Something like this. You're not gonna remember exactly what you said, but just
Nah. I got you. Yeah. So she was talking about something about how her spirit guides could help her point out things and people that should be getting the energy off of, or whatever the fuck she was saying. And then I was like, oh, word, that's cool. Tell me more about that shit. And she said, well, my spirit guide had helped me point out some things with my ex that we had to cut off a 3-year relationship. My dumb ass, I'm not thinking. I'm over here saying, oh, word? So tell me what you found out about your ex that made you want to cut that off. And after that, I became her little pillow to cry on, basically.
Okay, this is why what you don't do is equally as important to what you do. Because what you didn't do is connect it between y'all.
Yeah, I know.
Get your ass out.
Nah, this wound fresh. I'm still recovering from that.
I'm gonna be honest. Let's say she said something like that to me. I might have said some shit like, I'm curious. I never heard anything like that before. And maybe I would have said something like, how long have you thought like this? Like, how long? Like, I might have asked that, or I might have said, oh, really? How good do you think it is?
Right.
And then she would have said, I'm really blah, blah, blah. Let her chat. Okay, so make a guess of my character. Now I might have played a game like, or try to judge my character with your spirit guides and to tell you about people. What did you sense from me? All right, and then this would have been fun. And then I might have made a joke and say, and then I'll do it back. Let's see how good my spirit guides are at cooking. And then we maybe would have went back and forth. And then let's say she'd have guessed about me. I don't know, but let's say I guessed something about her and she's like, "Oh my God, you're actually right," or "No, you're actually wrong. I'm not very argumentative. I'm actually a good listener." Like, it would have just created a whole different conversation about us getting to know each other. It wouldn't have
instead
been
of talking about two other
Nancy
people.
thinking about her ex.
Yeah. Tough. Man, the thinking part, it was more than thinking. I was on the phone for an hour with the girl. And she was talking about her ex the whole time. I didn't say a word.
Pillow talking for an hour?
Pillow talking for an hour.
Yo, you ain't even pivot? Like, I need to exit based on this statement. I'd have cut her off. You know what? That sound like how I used to be. And then I didn't learn that. I didn't learn to stop being like that until blank, blank, blank. And then that showed me the same experience. So, hopefully he used that. He used that to his advantage, but it took you to a better place. But honestly, a real man is only going to benefit and encourage whoever you are or whatever you believe you have. And that's based on the kind of man I am. I would love to see that grow. I would love to have that, involved in my life. Like, I'm just making this up off the spot. But that would have made it about us. It would have made her feel good about what she just shared with me. It would have let her know I pay attention and I listen. It would have had her tune in, like this connection. Where's the connection?
I was focused on the wrong shit. I was trying to be a good listener. Like, I was trying to let her talk.
Listen without intention.
No intention at all. It's the worst part about it. It was. I'm just disappointed in myself for that. I could have done so much better.
So now you know all about a nigga named John or some shit.
Yeah. I know all about. I guess a named Gabby. That was her ex. But I know all about whatever that you got going on. But yeah, that was basically the whole experience. I was a little pillow to cry on for the whole hour. And that's what it is. Took my L. Had to take that shit to the chin.
At least you know now. Just think about that connection. How does it connect? Because I could ask a girl what's her favorite movie. But the connection is, let's go see your favorite genre. Or this movie just came out with your genre. I asked a girl her favorite food. And the connection being, I know the spot that makes that food. I could ask a girl her favorite things to do. And she says bowling and skating. And then I say, let's go ice skating down here. Have you ever been? Like it has to have some connection. The connection, if the connection is not there, then what's the point of you talking to each other and getting to know each other? If we're not sharing our experience.
Sure, I see what you're trying to say. Sure. I was just told to come here, take my advice, and get what I can out of it. That's for it.
All right, for sure, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem.
God damn. Listen to about the ex for an hour? Some of y'all get the ball and y'all just be dribbling, man. Damn. A lot of y'all can't even get the Facetime call or have never got on that. Whatever, it's cool. It's cool. You might not get it with one woman and then be on a Facetime with the next two, and then it is what it is, right? But damn. All right, who next? I still hear you.
All right, for sure. I just had a few questions. Well, one question. Mm-hmm. You got any advice on building credit?
How old are you?
I'm 17. Turning 18 in November.
I think you can get a card under your parents, but if their credit is bad, then you probably gotta wait until you're 18, and then you can get like if you go to college, they be having college student cards. But if not, you can open one under your bank. Do you have a bank account?
I just opened one recently.
So put money in there, even if it's like $150. They be having like a limit, like you need at least 100. Or open a savings account too, like put 100 in the savings. They be having a limit though, like you need at least 300 in your savings, or they're gonna like penalties or some shit. So figure out what that is. Be smart about asking them that. Then get a credit card with them. And it's just about having those relationships. And then if you use your credit card, only buy shit that you got in physical cash.
Right. I was thinking like, say if I was to go get some gas or go get a soda, I would buy that with credit card and then
Exactly.
repay it, debit, and probably
It's
leave
just
about 20 or just good amount of like balance on my credit just to keep the interest going.
yeah, they want to see a little bit of utility, so make sure you know what that percentage is.
Right.
Keep that utility. Somebody said under 30%. I actually at first was
Yeah.
told like 10 to 15, but I went to a bank and they actually told me like you can use a higher percentage, and it could be they would like to see that. But it's just about the consistency and paying off what you put
Okay.
on there. You know what I'm saying, on a credit level.
Okay.
And then eventually to get to a point where it's like they want like your income will also support your credit being high, and then they'll also see that you have other bills that have weight.
Right.
Like
Okay.
they may be like, well, damn, you only been paying off internet bills, but you 17, so you're not gonna have
Not
car
too much.
insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna have car
Yeah,
insurance. You're not gonna have all that crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
So
just
just the
learning
little
to do
things.
it.
Start with the little things.
Right.
And your credit will
Right.
be up, and then eventually that's the next stage though. Make sure your credit got weight.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, make sure you know the due date and report date. So like you pay it off before they report that utility.
Yeah,
bill.
for sure. Yep, I was doing research on that. You should definitely do it before they report it, because then they report it to the credit bureau and all of that.
Also,
I've
if
been doing-
anything bad happens to your credit, like a lot of those things be arguable and it can be removed.
Okay.
Like a late payment or like I don't know, like this shit could be removed.
Yeah, I don't plan
Like
on
certain
doing.
things go away. Like for example, if you go finance for a car or something like that, make
Right.
sure before you finance for it that this is the car you're going to get.
Right.
Because if you finance at three different dealerships and then you don't even choose to get the car and then you got to refinance at another dealership for a different car, like all that shit
Right.
just points off you.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's like a. I mean, it depends on if they run it, but difference between soft inquiries and hard inquiries. They can run the hard inquiry on your credit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
hard.
been doing
Yep,
research on
exactly.
that.
All that.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Thank you, bro. Have a
for
good
sure.
night.
For sure,
Have a good
bro.
night.
Have a good night. It's crazy. Why y'all tell grown men these things? How do you fix the errors? You gotta do the research on the error. Like for example, my bank just did some bullshit to me, but I'm getting it's cleaned off my drink. They did some shit where they said I late paid on my card, but it wasn't because of me. It was because the automatic payment stopped. So I called them and like let them know like, yo, I've never missed a bill in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like fortunately, you know, God bless, but and it was automatic, and y'all could check my bank statements. The money was there. Y'all fumbled that, and y'all put it on my shit. And they was like, all right, we'll just send it to the credit, and they cleaned it up. Mind you, the internet said that they wouldn't. When I did the research, they was like, oh, this bank doesn't do that, and blah, blah. Like, rich man. No, it's just that I never took overhead that I knew I couldn't afford. That's what has to do with, like, I never missed a bill in my life. I wasn't taking off big shit when I didn't have big money. Period. A lot of motherfuckers get in over their heads just because they can. All right. Who next? What's good, bro?
Yo, so I had a question about, is it?
No, not no more.
All right, so you said something about the simplified meaning of being like talking deep or having a deep convo. What does that really mean? Because I don't really get it.
It's just the meaning behind the conversation. Like, if we're talking now and I tell you something that you feel like changed your life, then it's going to have meaning to you. Somebody could listen to it and say, that was just a boring conversation. The meaning to you is what makes it deep. Now, I'm very good at finding out what's meaningful to other people. Now, you can watch all these Pineapple shows, all these E-dates, all these conversations, and see how, based on whatever question I asked or whatever, however I responded to her question or whatever I talked about, showed where the meaning can come in at. There's no guideline to it. And you'll see in all these different situations, I did it in multiple ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all unique to each woman or each person, but it's just like, simply put, we all have shit we care about and shit we don't care about. And the shit we care about is the shit that's relevant to us, the shit that has meaning. Even especially with like Pretty Woman, bro, especially like a super bad pretty chick. She used to being looked at for her look. She used to being looked at for her status. Maybe she got a lot of followers. She's never used to being seen and heard. So I know I'm always went with that because I see through it and I see who she is. So she's going to tell I talk to her in a way that like, damn, he's actually getting to know me. He's actually paying attention to me. He's actually easy to talk to. That's the number one thing that'll stand out. Like, he's easy to talk to. You become easy to talk to because you're a good listener, and you're not really judgmental. Even though you may like judgmental, does not mean you don't give her judgment. It just means that you do it in a way which is genuine. Like, I know he means well, so I could tell her like, that's some crazy ass shit you just told me, and then I could follow up with saying, but I'm glad you was being honest. I really appreciate that shit because I'm the same way. I don't give a fuck what it is. And now I'm doing this so I go out my way to show her like, damn, I could be real with like him. Like, he don't give a fuck. Look how he just said like, I go out my. I hate fake shit. I don't do none of that. Blah blah blah.
So it's like you saying like you always have good intentions for the convo.
What else would you have? Deceitful ones, lying, manipulating.
Nah, I was just asking.
Come on. I'm just saying. I mean,
okay,
even manipulators understand that. Manipulators put on the best act. A woman will tell a man his whole life, her whole life story, and he'll sit there and do the same thing to her that she just told him that her last two guys did. But he knows the importance of listening. He knows the importance of her sharing and being vulnerable and opening up to him. Even a manipulator knows this. But you can actually do that with a good intention is my point. Like, my point is that the worst people know how to get what they want. Unfortunately. And then you got the guy who actually has a genuine intention like you, who doesn't understand the importance of listening and paying attention. You're too busy trying to prove yourself instead of understand her and let her understand you instead of proving yourself.
Okay, that makes more sense because I thought it was like you go on some like deep ass convo about fucking who the president is, what's going on behind the government.
I mean, have you ever seen me talk about something super deep?
I mean, nah, not really.
What would be the deep topics? We don't talk about aliens. We don't talk about do we believe in conspiracy. We don't talk about no deep topics. But we always have an impactful conversation. I mean, I got the date playlist, so you can go look. I don't have no deep topics at all. It's always a deep conversation though, because it's always relevant to getting to know each other. There's always layers to what the topic is, whatever it is. It could be how was your last relationship, or it could be what are you looking for, to why is that important to you in a relationship. That makes it deeper automatically, that follow-up question. Now, that's a specific example I just made up. It's always the follow-up that adds the depth. Like, where is it going? Where are we taking this? No.
Okay, I got one more question. Like, all this purpose talk, I'm not really familiar with it. I've heard so many people talk about finding the purpose and stuff. And they say, oh, you got to ask yourself questions. You got to look within yourself. And that doesn't really make sense to me. I could ask myself questions, but sometimes I might not have the answer. Do I got to put myself in a situation where I could find the answer? Like, do I got to take a risk?
The answer may come to you. Yes, you listen. This is the perfect. I like the way you position this. Like, sometimes I ask myself questions I don't know. For example, for you and your purpose, for every man's individual purpose, it's really where he gets his sense of value from. Any man with a purpose, with a mission, any woman with a purpose and a mission lives in a way where they are adding value in the world, in other people's lives, and in their life that's meaningful to them. It could be my whole prerogative, my whole life goal to save trees. And as long as I'm creating fundraisers to save trees, as long as I'm spreading information that stops the destruction of trees, as long as I'm fighting against expansions of apartment buildings that cut forests, like, I'm living a purposeful life. So it's just finding a way that adds value to you with your decisions, your actions. Now, what we're so used to doing is finding surface in like sustenance, such as, oh, I need this money, I need this bag. But we don't understand the fulfillment from like spiritual sustenance on that level.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. Thank you. That's all I have to ask for. One more thing.
2 question limit, brother, man.
No. You with the...
Oh, okay, tough. Saturn,
Yeah, I gotta
over
keep
there.
it.
I don't know if I'm reaching.
I
That's
see
over
it.
there. It's tough.
All
To
right,
the
thank
moon,
you.
to Saturn, we're leaving the solar system. Baby. Come on, man. Who next, chat?
Okay. I'm gonna just tell you straight up so I don't waste your time. I'm talking to this girl, and I'm not really planning to get with her. We're gonna see each other on like some like vacation basically. It's a coincidence. And I've been talking to her for like a week, and she's like sending really, really bad like mixed signals. Like sometimes she flirts back, other times she just like laughs it off.
Brushes it off. How? Let's be specific. You
Like like
could you
like
could
I
read you could read messages like you know what I'm saying.
like she literally just puts like lamau or like ha 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 like literally.
So that's an example of brushing it off.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
So what's the example of flirting back?
Like she giving the same energy.
Like what? Let's look at the example.
Like one time, like one time, this wasn't me flirting. She started it this time. I was like eating. I was like, oh, I just got done eating. I'm looking for some dessert, and she was like, oh, I can help you with that. And and then I kept going on after that. But
What'd you say after
now,
that? What'd you say after that?
what I say after that,
Yes. When she
I
said
was
I
like,
can help you out with the dessert.
I was like, what you got to offer? And then she sent some. You feel me?
Did she say what?
She sent some pictures, bro.
Some what?
Some pictures.
Oh, and now what did you say?
And I was like, whoa. I
You
basically
said
just said I
whoa,
got. No, no, no. I'm thinking. I said that I got an appetite.
and
I got an appetite, so I don't know if you could like help me with that, because
she just showed you what she wants to feed you. I'm
yeah.
not trying to yell at you. I'm trying. Let me
Nah, you good,
communicate
you
this.
good, you good,
Let me communicate this.
you good, you good.
Cooking requires ingredients.
Right,
Some situations have less ingredients. You
right.
have everything in the kitchen right now.
Okay,
You have every ingredient in the kitchen right now. Not only
okay.
that, she served the alley herself.
Cool.
She said, "Oh, I got something in mind you can have for dessert." And you said, "What do you have to offer?" And she sent pictures of herself. This is you. This is me slapping all the ingredients on the stove and saying, "Now finish the job."
Right, right.
Some situations is harder, bro. Some situations you gotta get the ingredients. You gotta make the food smell good. Now she want a bite. She gave you the ingredients. She gave you the
Yeah,
meal plan. And then
yeah.
you said, I don't know if you have enough to offer. The ingredients are right there. Why are you mentioning why are you going backwards? The next step should be turning the stove on. Or at least
So
pulling out the pot.
what should I have said? Like, what would have been something better to say?
I'm gonna help you start learning to think and trust your thoughts. What should you have
I
said? What's better than, it could be anything. What's better than asking her again, I have an appetite. Is that enough?
I honestly really don't know. Like, that's why I said what I said, because I was lost. I didn't know what to say.
You don't know. So let's come up with
Yeah.
stuff. We're gonna talk about it. Come up with something. You have to
I'm
see where your
gonna
head
hurt
is.
myself.
Just be simple. What's a next step? What's the next step of being? We could be more descriptive. We could flirt more.
Hmm.
What does, I don't know, I have an appetite accomplish? Like what in your mind? What does that accomplish?
I'm telling you, I don't know. That message
It's
has
all right.
no
So
meaning behind it.
let's build let's build how you should think.
Okay.
She sends the pictures, right?
Right.
That's what our next response is to, right? Her pictures she sent after saying,
Yeah,
"I
yeah.
have something for you to eat for dessert," right?
Right, right.
Now, we could be flirty. We could be seductive. It's kind of limited here because it's not. We don't want to be charming. We don't want to be charismatic right now. It's demon time.
Right.
We could flirt. We could be seductive. We could be enticing. Like we could allure her to have one some more. We could be all that in one if you really thread the message right. So now that you're thinking about, okay, here's the impact I want. Now we can judge what we want to say better. So if I'm thinking of being seductive or flirting more, I'm looking at a sentence like, I don't know, I have an appetite. Is that going to be enough, right?
Hmm.
it has no punch. Like it's almost there. It could have been enticing. It need a little bit. Stop.
So what could have I said instead of that? Because
Let's think.
I really was blank.
Let's think. I know you was blank, but this is where you have to be blank, and then we got to create a picture in our mind. She sent me these pictures. Well, I gotta give you why I'm thinking. So I'll just tell you what I'm thinking. It's like I'm gonna give you a script, but you're not gonna be able to repeat and go and flow and just say some smooth shit on the spot. In my head, she sent me these pictures. First thing I'm thinking is like, oh my god, I'm excited. So you got an iPhone, right?
You said what?
You got an iPhone?
I don't know what that means. I can't really.
An iPhone, like the type
Oh,
of,
yeah.
So you know you could react to the messages, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting myself in your shoes. She sent me these pictures. First thing I'm thinking is, oh my gosh, she looked good, right? Did you think she looked good?
Yeah.
Okay, so any reaction a man would have, she just sent you pictures talking about this is what you can eat for dessert. First thing I'm thinking in my head is like, damn, she looked good. And I'm smiling. I'm excited. Like, now I'm looking forward to something, right? So now, in my head, I'm like, all right, boom, I got my phone in my hand, bro. I'm like, all right, damn, she looked good. So I'm like, my dessert look. I hope my dessert tastes as good as it looks.
Okay.
That's a blank. I just made that up, thinking about how she looked good, thinking about the fact that we talking about dessert. Maybe I say I'm curious to know if my dessert tastes as good as it looks. Now that's like a compliment at the same time, but it's worded a certain way, and now it just goes that way. Okay. We could make up something else. I'm gonna just make up a bunch of different versions of different things to give just different examples. So I'm like, all right, I see her. She look good. I'm excited about it. See that one, the last one I gave you was like flirting and like a little bit charming, a little bit like leading to more sexual shit. Let's say I want to be seductive and enticing, right?
Yeah.
So what did she say? Was it full body? Was it face? What was it?
It was just like those pictures they take from like the bottom. It was literally just her ass. It was literally just her ass.
So she sent you ass pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I might just say, now that's dessert number one. What if I have a taste for something more? I might have said that to be enticing, to now lead on to something else in a slower cooking way. Right? I want that. Oh, hold on, baby. I don't want that to be my dessert. I want that to be my appetizer. I got a taste for something else too.
Okay.
Now, can I tell you what I have in mind? And I would have added that question there. And then she said, "What do you have in mind?" And then that, like I'm already knowing my next hook is leading, my next jab leading to a point. I'm just making shit up. It's different directions you can take this. But do you understand where my frame of mind is coming from? I'm predicting the situation. That's all. Like I'm not a magical brain universe smack me with a lightning bolt. Who have ideas? It's not that complicated. What makes sense? Not 10 if it makes sense is good to say. And what makes sense is we're using metaphors of dessert and eating dessert. So I know if we're talking about food. Food involves taste. Food involves texture and touch. Food involves, desire. Like this is what I desire. Like I'm even coming up with shit thinking in my mind right now. Like I've been craving that all day. Like that might have been something else I wanted to say. Like now I just made up something else thinking about. Like you gotta think based on what's relevant. It's like a brainstorm. Then you texting, so you got more time to think. In person would have been maybe different for you. You would have had to be able to stand on what you want. And this is where we want to keep it simple. When you want to stand on what you keep it simple. Just be simple and plain, and you can be direct. If you're not good at being seductive on the spot and cooking with pace, like your own pace. And what I mean by pace is I know my pace. I can leave a silent moment and it's not awkward silence. I can flirt, then smile, and then look at her, and then like know that I'm doing this on my pace. But you might feel rushed. You might feel the pressure to say something. Whereas though I know I'm taking my time on purpose, right? Isn't some food cooked and then you leave the lid on and you let the steam do something to it? And it's different ways to do it. And the only way you're going to learn this is experiences like this. So this is good. So the more you have experiences like this, the more you start realizing like, damn, I remember the last time a girl sent me something like this and I decided to say that. Now let me try something else. It's all experience, bro. It's all experience, and I'm only here to give y'all, to push y'all, but it's all experience, bro. So now let's keep going. What's your most recent? Is it like mixed signals, or is it like it started off really flirty and sexual, and then it's like she's treating you like a bro? Which one is it? Is it like, is this just up and down, or is it like you fumbled it down to like some friendly shit?
It's up and down. At first, it was
So
really
most recent.
flirty.
What's the most recent one?
The most recent thing that happened, like flirting wise.
Anything. What's the last
Okay,
thought? What's the last thought you left on her mind?
Oh, the last. Okay, you want me to read the last text?
Yeah.
Basically, her friend came over, and then she hit me up once her friend left. No. Her friend, no. She lives like 3 hours away from me. She basically just told me she was gonna be busy with her friend, and she was gonna hit me up after. So she did, and then we were just like, it was just small talk. Like I was just playing with her, and then she was like, okay, I'm gonna go. She said, I'm gonna go shower. And then I was like, all right. And she said, I'm gonna hit you up after. But she's been in the shower for an hour and a half. So I mean, obviously I'm not stupid.
Yes.
Like,
it's just, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all know y'all gonna be on that vacation or whatever together, right?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, y'all both vacationing into the same spot. I don't know if I personally want to text her every day leading up to this. That's just me personally. I might have been on the phone with her to replicate her hearing my voice, me looking at her when I'm talking to her. Because I know this is going to make her easier for her to be a little bit more comfortable with me in person. A lot of people, they feel like it's awkward when it's their first time meeting somebody because they only have to go off of pictures and text messages.
Yeah.
But we going off of FaceTime calls, it's a little bit more easier because it's like damn near like we've been talking to each other. So when she see me and I'm talking the same way, it creates familiarity. Like she's more familiar with it, like what it will be like being around me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's the thing though. Like I guess I know FaceTime is better.
Have you ever sent voice messages?
Yeah, I sent voice messages, and the second day we were talking, we were on a FaceTime call, like until like 6 a.m. We were talking for like hours, and then the next day we talked on the phone again, but after that she's been like ducking my FaceTime calls. Like I just call her, and she's like, "Oh, I can't right now, I'm busy." Like she just like.
No, I don't want you to get in your head and be like, "Oh my God, I'm super boring, and she's not gonna like me anymore." I want you to see it as, you know what? I've been playing too much. I've been being too purposeless. I've been being too goofy. So just, honestly, knowing the history me and her got, I might have told her something like I've been sitting here thinking about my dessert, and I just want to, like, I might find a way to spin back into that conversation, but I'm gonna leave that to you because y'all know what y'all talked about more. You only told me one situation, which was the dessert and the ass pics.
Right.
You gotta, now this is where you create from the ingredients you got. At this time we talked about dessert and ass pics like a metaphor, like a sexual innuendo. The next time we was talking about the kiss, the taste of her lip gloss, or I don't fucking know what y'all talked about. But my point is, now you got more to draw from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, but like I said earlier, now is when she's like dodging, like she just laughs
All right,
it
let her
off.
dodge.
Like I
Let her
said,
dodge. Don't chase. Don't force. Let her dodge. But when that response come, be more intentional with your positioning. Don't just be what you're doing. Oh, you just got out the shower. How was it? Like, where is this going?
Okay. Yeah.
The funny part is about them cringe ass, corny ass dudes that say when a girl be like, I'm in the shower, and they say without me. As corny as terrible that was, at least they was trying to make it go somewhere. Never would say that. That's not what I'm saying with this. I'm not saying that's a terrible sentence. Never say that. The point I'm making is that if it's between that and what you're doing, or that and in between, okay, cool. Like some boring like, say neither. Honestly, say neither. I just hope you see the point of like, it's at least it was directed somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a horrible one. It's just the most corniest, cringe, obvious shit a guy can say. But at least he try and say something. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you get in the shower? Like it's a bullshit joint, but it's just like, it's at least saying something. Do not say that. Do not say that though. Do not say without
No, no,
being
no,
in the
no,
shower.
no.
Please don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not the can I get a hug guy. I'm not like
Yeah. Okay.
that. But well,
It ain't even about just being the can I get a hug ass niggas. It's also are you the what you doing ass nigga? Are you the how's your day ass nigga? Are you the like it gotta be some punchline behind your shit, man. How's your day? Oh,
I
my day was
try.
cool, blah blah blah. Oh, I would have loved to make your day better. My day would have been a lot better if I heard your voice today. I was thinking about the last time we had a conversation. Just I really like how much you shared with me and just like where we took it. And see, I can say shit like this because I know our last phone call was tough. It was deep. It might have been deep. We might have got to know each other a lot better. So my follow up on that is only adding on to this impression and substance I know we had. I appreciate you sharing with me, because I know it's not easy always telling somebody, and, you was very trusting. Like, I'm adding depth to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, do you, for me to get that back, like, because the first couple
Also,
days.
did you see, like, when she sent those pictures to you, like, you could have added on to that?
You said what?
You could have added on to that when those pictures were sent to you. Maybe even something simple as, "Oh, I love it. I love it when you, I love it when you act bold. I love the bold energy, demon time, or I love it when you on demon, like whatever." For like an observation is just the easiest thing to say.
Yeah.
Don't get me another observation. Don't get. Are you trying to get me started, huh? And then, no, and then like this now creates different conversations. If I say, oh, you must be trying, you don't want to get me started, because if it's demon time, then let me know. And she be like, oh yeah, because blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck she say. But all these things, it's just you could be observational, bro, and that creates a whole nother conversation. Oh, go ahead, brother.
All right, I get everything you're saying, but what do I do to get that energy back? Because
do not chase, do not force. The best thing you could do at this point is look forward to your vacation. And when she respond, have some relevancy. Maybe you even FaceTime her, and then you create a connection from what you're trying to talk about. Even it's like, damn, it's been a while since we talked. Okay, so she'll answer that call. Okay, cool. So you just keep texting her, send a voice message. So maybe you mentioned the connection between the last shit y'all talked about, or you were thinking about what she said when she said blah blah blah, but you got to take it somewhere. Like, it has to mean something to you. I cannot give you the script for the end goal because I don't know what the fuck y'all have been talking about. I don't know all that y'all shared. You said y'all been texting every day. I don't know what's there. I gave you one when I went to the pictures when we took that conversation. I'm like, oh, I would have said this or this or this because I knew what the context, I knew what the circumstance was. But y'all have a relationship now. Y'all got some rapport built up. You can say a lot. You just not paying attention.
Okay.
So pay attention. So, think about y'all connection. Think about your interactions. Think about the impact you've had. Think about all that. And then you could comment on that. You could talk about it and expand on it. You could talk about something new. Something I wanted to ask you. And then she goes, what? Well, I wanted to know whatever. You could just create, bro.
The thing is, it's really hard to create with her. She's super dry. I can send you screenshots of the text.
How dry is she if she's sending you pictures of her ass and telling you, oh, I got dessert for you to eat, and then you say what you have in mind, and she sent pictures of her ass? How dry is that? You mean you made her dry?
No. Listen,
you made her dry? That's what you did. You made her dry?
No. Well, maybe. I mean, my wrist wasn't that good, so maybe. But what I mean is, like, when I try to actually talk about like any topic that isn't like sexual, like actually trying to get to know her.
Maybe she just want to.
I mean, I do too, but like at least talk.
No. Listen.
What you mean?
Oh my God. What time is it? It's 12:40. We can go there. It's Twitch after hours. Dog. I'm not saying. I'm gonna just say what I'm gonna say. The moment we start getting on Demon Time, right? Me and her on the same page, right?
Right.
Not all of our conversations, but most of the ones now all have an air of sexual tension on them because we both know we want to do things with each other, right? And what's this air of sexual tension? It means that at any given moment, we are both comfortable enough to spend any point of this conversation to something sexual and flirty. Because we're comfortable with each other, so it's easy to just flow into some freaky shit. It's easy to just go into that, right? From anything. It could be from a dream or something. But my goal, I'm gonna tell you, I'm in your position. My goal in my head, them news get sent, and I'm flirting with her. I'm seducing her from that conversation. I want to be in her ear so bad that I want her to go to sleep wet, horny. I want her to go to sleep playing with herself to my voice messages. I want her to go to sleep playing with the idea of what I would do to her based on what I talked about and how I said it. This is what I'm going for. I'm already knowing it. And we already there because she set that up. Because she said, oh, I got something for you to eat for dessert. And she sent her ass. Well, actually, you know what? I had something else in mind. That's going to be the appetizer. I want to know if your lips taste better than they look. I want to know how sweet is my dessert. I want to know if it, like I might wherever I take it after that. And then now she says something to that. And then after that I'm saying, well, I got an appetite. Sometimes I can't stop myself, whatever. Like whatever. Now I'm going further and further. Now this is all flowing through our whole conversation. I'm just trying to mix it up, right? Then from all this, it's turning her on. It's getting her. She's anticipating what's going to happen. How is it going to go? And now she's going to sleep with this on her mind. And if I moved how I was supposed to, right? Then we wake up the next day. She already knows she liked that shit. She already knows she enjoyed that shit. So this is what I mean by sexual tension, because she's like deep down inside, like I want more of that. Can we flirt more? Can we add more sexual tension? Can we talk freaky more? Can we blah 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 blah? So now as we keep talking, I'm already knowing I could jump into that at any time, bro. But like, you're not going to know until, first of all, I'm already going into the conversation knowing I want to get freaky with her. And we already know we're on the same page. So that, yes, you have to have that intention in mind, right? So with that intention being in mind, I'm going to catch an opportunity when I see one or create one whenever I want to. And it could be, how was your day? I was thinking about you earlier, blah, blah, blah. And I know your voice, like I wanted to hear you. Like I'm telling you, the situations draw something out of me that I just can't make up off on this. If you on Patreon, then you know what I'm talking about. It's just play the moment, bro. That's all right. You know what? I give you some more. I already played the moment for you when she sent the pics, when she sent the ass pics, and I told you what I personally would have said, what I thought was relevant to that, and where I thought it would have went.
Yeah.
What's another flirting example?
I was on call. I was on call with her. It was like 5 a.m. I was on call with her. We were talking about like music, and then I was telling her how I have like a 150 song playlist of just Yeet, and I was like, yeah, I'm like low key.
We're talking. It's 5 a.m. This is the same girl we sent ass pics that sent her us ass pics to us. Right. And we're talking about Yeet.
This was before she sent the pictures.
I don't give a fuck if it's okay. Even before the pictures, why am I talking about Yeet?
I was just making conversation.
What about Yeet turns a woman on? Respectfully, even if she's a Yeet fan.
Nothing.
I know I'm spinning it to who else you like. Because I like soul music. I like music that I can just vibe to. I can just relax to and be soothed and just lean back and just have a vibe. Like, what's the type of shit you like to listen to? And I might even let me tell you what my mind is thinking. My mind is thinking position to the freaky music. So how might I get there? I may say, do you got different playlists for different moods? Like, do you got a playlist for when you working out? Do you got a playlist when you want to relax, when you trying to go to sleep? Do you got a playlist when you blah blah blah? And I might even say, yeah, I got every single playlist, and honestly, my favorite playlist is my sex playlist. If we already is sexual tension involved, is comfortability involved, I already can tell I can get this off. Like, I'm not just gonna say this randomly, because then it might be on some like weird type time. But it's 5 a.m. We've been on the phone for hours. I could imagine that y'all been flirting the whole time. I could imagine that it would make sense. But if it doesn't make sense, then you can judge that in the moment and say, all right, I'm not gonna say that. You gotta also judge these moments. And take a risk.
Okay. All right.
Boy, talking about the big Tonkas, like. Oh, so you were saying this got to flirty though. So y'all talking about yeet at
Yeah, yeah,
5
okay.
a.m.
Okay. But let me just say the origin of the call because low-key you were on my ass. But we were she's Christian and she wanted to convert me, so I was like whatever, I guess. And she
We
was
were
just
talking
talking about
about yeet and Christianity at 5 in the morning.
no, bro. No. Okay, we hop on the call at 2 and she just trying to teach me about the Christianity until like 4:30 and after that we were
See
just
how
like
she
talking.
leads the conversation to talk about whatever she wants? When do you do that?
At Zijksi Hubro.
Why can't you
I
do that?
use because she doesn't add the same energy. I try to lead the conversation and she's just dry. Like she just like puts like ha ha lamau and she has like one responses and I'm just like stuck there like
On the
what do I
phone?
even say this? On the phone? No. I haven't been able to get on the phone
You were
because she
just
keeps
talking about
bugging
you
me.
called each other at 2 a.m. and you said she brought up this on the
Yes,
phone. And I said, why can't you do the same on the phone I was talking about?
that was when she was fucking
You
with me.
making up too
Now
much excuses, bro. Oh my God. So how did that, what was the flirting conversation from yeet and Christianity? Please tell me. Can we get to that? That was the example. What was the
okay,
flirting?
this I just said that I'm a yeet dick writer and she was like I should be
You
writing
said,
you.
whoa, you should rewind and slow down.
I said that I was telling her about my playlist and I was like I'm a yeet dick writer and then she
You
was like
told her just to herself. You called yourself a yeet dick rider.
I mean, playfully, yeah. I mean, I had 150 songs with you. Is that not big, right?
Not something I would ever say about myself. But continue. You said she said what today?
And she was like, I should be writing you. And then I don't even remember what after that. I honestly couldn't tell you what I said. I probably fumbled after that.
She said she somehow took your terrible sentence of I'm a yeet dick rider and then
Mm-hmm.
said I should be riding you. And you don't remember what you said. Do you think she remembers? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I see in that situation? I'm gonna just
What?
tell you why. I like this. This demon time. She just turned me up. Oh shit. I should be riding you. Alright, okay, she getting bold, then I'm gonna match that energy. This is what I'm thinking. I'm at least my reply at least is bare minimum gonna match the energy. Did your reply match the energy? Yes or no?
Uh, I mean, I probably said
I'm gonna
something
probably
to
say
her.
no. I'm gonna say no because you said I don't
No,
know. Let's just say it
no.
didn't. Okay, cool. This is why I'm here
Okay.
to help you. I just want you to be better in these next situations. Nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, peep the energy and match the energy. If not, beat it. How am I trying to match the energy? How am I thinking of saying something without being creepy? I know you're worried about being creepy. I know you'll be scared.
Yeah.
She said I should be riding you. I personally, I like to be enticing. I like to seduce. I like to slow cook my meals. Another guy might have said in this situation, you definitely gonna ride me when we go on this trip. And he might have been direct and blunt, and that would have turned her on. Perfect. Boom. Oh, for sure. I've been wanting you to ride me since I seen you. Okay, direct, blunt. Boom. She shot the first shot. All I'm doing is returning energy by being just as bold back. These are safe answers, cool. Because I'm a slow cooker, I love to get in their mind first. I let her this between their ears before it get between their legs. I might say something like, she says, "Oh, I should be riding you. Do you think you'll be able to ride me?" I might have said that back. I don't know, baby. You might have to try another position first. Ride me. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna challenge her now. I'm gonna talk trash. I'm gonna make it a little bit competitive. Now she got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's just where I want to take it. You know what I'm saying? And then I might
Yeah.
say, and then or I might let her know. I might use this as an opportunity to let her know I'm a dominant nigga. Ride me. Hell no, baby. I'm gonna have you nailed to that bed like I was gonna say nailed to the bed like nailed to the cross, but I didn't want to disrespect our religion. Period. But like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I be talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have you laid on that bed, crushed. Like you gonna ride me? No, I'm gonna flip your little sexy ass over. She loving this, bro. Like whatever I say, I'm just making this shit up. Like, ride you? Why would I? No, I'm gonna have your ass bent over like this, pulling you back, looking you in your eyes, telling you what I want you to like. Oh, so what you gonna say to me? Like I'm just telling you, you could just flow with shit. But if your reply at least didn't match the energy, which I gave you like 3 answers, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I gave you the simple, basic, out of the box. Oh, of course you're gonna ride me. Or of course that's out of the box. You cannot go wrong with those, and it matches the energy. She threw the first shot, so you can't miss. And at some point though, we gotta start. I gotta find out how I can get y'all to position yourselves, to set yourselves up. We don't need to only be successful when the woman make the first move, bro. Like that's just terrible. Most women are not gonna do that. Most women are shy. Most women are shy freaks. They're shy freaks, bro. Like they all this that same sentence might have been on another woman's mind, but she wasn't bold enough to say it.
Okay.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? So let's reverse it. Let's say she said to me, like, I'm a yeet dick rider. I don't think we should talk about riding. Like, if I'm being safe and sarcastic, like, I don't know if I want to talk about riding. And I might make a look to the side on purpose to, like, make a joke. And she's like, why not? Do you really want to know? Then you say, yeah, go ahead. She invited me to be bold. I just made up another situation from that just now. Let's say it was reversed. She brought up yeet dick riding. I'm hearing dick riding. And now I can spin it how I want to. There's nothing predictable about a guy with a good mouthpiece. You just have to pay attention and make it work.
Yeah.
That's the finesse part. Make it work. Finesse it.
Okay.
Some things some things might be a stretch until the shot goes in. Some shit do be a stretch. Unless you do it, you thread the needle, but don't be afraid to stretch, you know what I'm saying?
So how do I position myself to get her to give that same energy back? Because my like you've been explaining to me, my positioning is really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I get better positioning? How do I position myself to get the responses that I want to get into the conversation, the topic that I
I'm
want
gonna
to
go back. I gotta go back to when I was like 13. Like, what would I have told myself when I was 13 to think like this now? I'm trying to really go backwards. I'm trying to go backwards because I can really feel like I feel like I can say something that'll move this perspective. If I did like went back to when I didn't have any experience with this and didn't know what I was doing, didn't know what I was talking about, positioning wasn't as good. What I would say is you have to realize that there's a craftiness required to what you say. Now, I know if you're coming from the place of you're already scared to say certain things, you're not going to be as crafty, you're not going to be as good of a finesser. Because there are certain things that you're going to be blocked in your mind that I'm going to say because I'm crafty and I'm bold enough to say it. The opportunity is there, strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it. So I would go back to myself and I would say, understand that the craftier you are, the more you'll get out of a situation. And I would say, well, what is being crafty? What's being crafty is taking lemons and making lemonade. What was the lemons in that situation? She did that. You called yourself a yeet dick rider. She took the lemons of dick riding and said, I should be riding you. That's her lemonade. We go back to the ass pitcher situation. And you guys were talking about dessert as a metaphor of eating her or something. And then that's lemons, right? How can I make lemonade with these lemons? That's what you should be thinking. Like, recognize when you got lemons. The better you are as a finesser and with a mouthpiece, the more experienced you are, you can make lemonade from orange juice. Like you can, but that's why experience matters, because you'll look back and say, "Damn, I should have said this," but you'll remember that though, and you'll think faster the next time, and then the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next. There's a lot of experience under my belt, bro. I didn't just walk out the bed and like, oh, I know how to craft. I know how to say what I want to say on the spot. Oh, I know how to do this. This ain't just come out my bedroom. And in fact, I try to do this in any conversation I'm having. I'm not even just thinking sexually, but I may be thinking about it when I'm making a fucking thumbnail, or your brain. You got to start training your brain to think fast. You got to start training your brain to recognize opportunities. But if your brain says opportunities for what, then it's never going to work. But my brain knows I got to have a goal in mind, which is she had the goal in mind, right? When she turned yeet dick riding into sexual. Her goal in mind was having sex with you. So she took you calling yourself a yeet. I'm going to keep using her as an example because that was the clean one. You called yourself a yeet dick rider, and she said, I should be riding you. She took lemons and made lemonade. She took, she recognized that, okay, in the back of her head, she was thinking about how she wanted to fuck you the entire time. And she saw the opportunity to say it. So she always had the goal in mind. It didn't just spawn on the spot. The goal in mind was there, and she was able to recognize the opportunity by paying attention. Her mind went where it wanted to go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to position myself better and let's see where it goes.
Don't try. You do or you don't. That's why I asked you. I didn't ask. Did you try to match her energy? Did you or did you not? You said I don't know. You didn't.
Yeah.
I am or I am not. I do or I do not. It is or it is not. There's no such thing as trying. Appreciate you, brother.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Who next, Jack? Damn, we got a 5-hour fat stream in this joint. Strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it, man. I'm gonna just keep saying this shit. Y'all need to start taking risks, man. Where's the risk takers? Where's the? You know what? I said it. I don't care. That's what she had to be thinking when she said that to him. This nigga called himself a yeet dick rider, and she said, "I should be riding you." That's bold as. That's a stretch too. Chad, that's so Southfield is crazy. Like she forced that. That was a stretch. That was absurd. And she was bold enough. She was strong enough to have it all. And she was strong enough to take it. That's what I call a demon. That's what I call demon time. That's what this shit is about. It's not gonna just come to you. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. And even then, if you're a man, do you want it to? No, nigga, I'm a hunter. I apply pressure. There ain't no pressure when I'm the pressure. Should you ever tell any girl you ain't got a type? Would you even say there's people that don't have a type? Or truthfully, we all do. What would it matter? What's the point? Women don't ask me what's my type. The closest I can even think of is if I went on a YouTube blind date or something. Or an e-date or something. Wouldn't even care. Clearly she must know something about her as my type if I'm talking to her. Oh, who next? My fault if y'all said your names. Y'all should have repeated though. I just don't like y'all niggas get just the easiest alley-oops ever, bro. If you never went before, I'm looking for people to know. Like he said, I'm a yee dick rider, and she said I should be riding you. It's like, bro, are you serious? How much easier could it get?
What's good, bro? Give me 1 second.
What's going on?
My mic on camera? 1 second.
Yeah, you good. I swear to God, you look familiar, bro.
Nah, I don't know about that. Alright, my name is Royce though. I gotta talk to you about something. First thing I want to say, nigga, I've been watching the channel for about 2 months. I want your opinions on this. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been living my life, right? And the first thing I started was, nigga, I started playing Fortnite.
Did you start getting sheets?
Nah, my shit was dirty, nigga. I had to change my shit. I'm gonna get into that later.
Baller for press. I appreciate the Twitch from sub.
So, nigga, I started off playing basketball, right? Then didn't go far with that shit. I peaked in like middle school. Started playing Fortnite, played that shit for like 5 years.
Like middle school.
Fortnite, I peaked in that shit like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then track, football, peaked in that shit. And then I think, nigga, I saw your video on YouTube, right? I saw your video on YouTube where it's like, I can't remember the title. It was like, y'all niggas just like to lose. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Or it might have been a plug channel. And bro, I was like, I want your opinions on this, nigga. I feel like, nigga, I like being a loser. That makes sense?
Of course like, nigga. Do. I like being a loser too. If I'm not losing, the challenge ain't high enough.
But nigga, I feel like, nigga, I want to be a winner, right? Like, nigga, I want the bitches on my dick.
Well, winners lose though.
I mean, of course, nigga, everybody take their L's, but like, I feel like, nigga, like, I don't know how to explain this shit, bro. I feel like, nigga, when you that loser, nigga, like when you in the back seat, like when they got you at the back of the bus, nigga, I feel like you just got that chip on your shoulder. You know what I'm talking about? And bro, I feel like that, like, nigga, being a bum, nigga, that's just like what makes up my whole personality. Like, nigga, I used to talk to all the bitches at school. I get no, bro. Nigga, we not gonna get into that. Nigga, I've been trying to change my life. Nigga, I didn't wash my bed sheets for like 8 months. On some real shit. Like, I've been trying to get right.
They stink, don't they?
Yeah, I had to wash them. But like, nigga,
what's
I
wrong
don't
with
know.
being a loser? We need y'all out there, man. Somebody gotta take that up. I appreciate
Nigga,
you, bro. I really do.
What you mean? Appreciate me for what?
Playing your role.
Nigga, it's just, nigga, fuck you mean playing my role? Nigga, I don't want to be a loser, nigga.
You just said you do like being a loser, though.
But nigga, I want to be a winner, nigga. But it's like, nigga, if I'm not a loser, nigga,
so you're a loser,
what am I doing?
You're a loser and a liar because you don't even remember what you just said. You just said I like losing.
Nigga, I like losing, nigga, because I like myself, nigga. I'm one with myself, nigga. I'm confident, like, in who I am. Because that makes up my whole personality.
So why change?
Because I'm not getting no if you want to be honest. Like, I'm not successful.
When
I really want to be...
When last time you talked to a woman?
IRL?
No, Discord.
Like, approach a female?
No,
Discord? What? I be talking to girls on Discord every day.
So you,
that's really not...
You being successful?
Huh?
That's success.
But then, nigga, when I try to get to that stage, too, I be asking them for, like, thigh pics or something, nigga. They just be on bad timing on BT. Yeah, blocked.
So you ain't never asked for no elbow picture. Like, you only want the thighs.
Yes, nigga.
She got
the thighs is where it's at.
She got a shoulder, a neck.
I like the nose, too. Nigga, don't even get me started on real
the
life.
bridge of the nose or the nostrils?
Like, the nostrils. When they look up like that...
You're
but nigga, don't even give me.
You're a nostril guy. Okay.
Nigga, when I talk to girls in real life, bro, and I'm not gonna go in too much in depth of this because you already gave a lot of advice on getting nervous when you talk to girls.
Yeah.
But nigga, I be going up to the girl. I remember I was at the basketball table, right? But you know what I mean, like the table, all the basketball players,
so
all black kids, right?
She be hooping and shit.
No,
she a groupie.
No. It was a group. You know what a step team is? You know what I'm talking about?
A cheerleader.
It's the girl. It's like cheerleaders, but it's a step team. Okay. So they like, boom, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So nigga, it's a whole bunch of black. They all pull up to the table, right? Mm-hmm. I'm chilling. Nigga, I'm with all the basketball players. I hoop, but I wasn't good enough to make the team because I peaked in middle school.
But you be hanging with the hoopers though, yeah.
Exactly. So nigga,
they don't even know the difference, bro. They don't even know the difference.
Nigga, all the bitches there, all the bitches talking. I yell. I didn't yell, but I project my voice because I'm a very outgoing person. You know, I say what's on my mind.
On maximum volume. You ain't yell.
Yeah, nigga. I said, so which one of y'all trying to be my girlfriend? Exactly like this. Which one of y'all trying to be my girlfriend? This what happened.
Same tone of voice and all?
Bitches all left. They all, like, literally, it was crazy, bro. It was like it was at like a Disney movie, bro. Like all these just left.
Bro, you really can't be that much of a loser, bro. They answered your question.
They didn't answer shit. They just walked away. They looked at me.
That's an answer though. None of them.
Bro, I feel like I'm not really getting it. I forgot what I really.
You are not a loser, bro. You are a nigga who commands respect. You asked the question and they all responded. What kind of man can get 20 to listen at once? Winner, bro.
I didn't even think about it like that. It was like 15 of them. Every single one of them walked away.
You scaring the hoes.
That's exactly what he said. He said,
you scaring the hoes, bro.
You scaring the hoes.
You scaring the hoes, bro.
But I really like commanded all 15 of them to go.
All of them listen to what you said?
Literally every single one. Not one stayed to continue their conversation.
Hey, I never scared 15 hoes at once. You got me beat.
I got one more question left.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
How you feel? Damn, I gotta pick wisely, bro.
You are a wise nigga, bro. I can just tell, bro.
I'm gonna say this because I struggle with this. So I got a problems with discipline. How do you feel about saying? Damn, I got a lot of questions I can ask you, but I'm gonna stay with this. How you feel about
you a thinker
saying,
too? You a thinker, a loser, a liar, and a wise man.
Nigga, bro. I'm not a liar, nigga. I always stay true, nigga. What you talking about? But nigga, how you feel about saying? Imagine you have a goal. My goal is I want to be a trader, like a day trader. You know what I'm talking about? Like trade stocks and shit. And
are there night traders?
Like in the morning.
But that's the morning, not the day. The day is like the rest of the day, like the full day, the afternoon.
Yeah, this nigga's confusing me. You thinking too much. But like, I want to be a day trader. Like, I want to trade the stocks and shit, and I want to have a YouTube channel type shit. Because everybody be like, Royce, you could really stream, have a YouTube.
Right.
Nigga, I'll be on that for 4 viewers. But I'm getting off topic. But
The question starts with who, what, when, where, why.
Who, what, when, right now, where, and why. So my question really is like, how do you feel about, let's say you have a goal, right? Do you think it's appropriate to speak on that goal? Or do you think like that'll like backtrack you? You know what I mean?
Well, no, I got my spirit guides. You know about that? You seem like a wise man. So my spirit guides and my angels sit on my shoulders. So when I speak something, I speak it into existence.
What you mean?
I'm saying we all got them. You just need to get a high enough power level to where you can start talking to them when you manifest. So you can speak it into existence. You can write it into existence, and you might. They also sell crystals sometimes, and when you get one of those crystals, you put them around your neck, right?
You a crystal? You a crystal nigga? Let me find out you a crystal nigga. Let me. With that, but let me find out you's a crystal nigga. You one of them.
Yeah, bro. You
nigga trying to unlock his
You bring in
enemies.
the good chakra, right? And when when you develop that chakra, you can start speaking things into existence. And after that, right, you'll meet a guy. He might have gray hair, long gray hair. He wear like a red shirt. Gerard, I don't know, Gerard or something. And he'll teach you how to form this ball in your head. Bro, you can form this ball in your head. It's called a Rasengan, bro.
Rasengan?
That shit be crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gotta work your way up, though. You gotta work your way up,
bro. So you saying, nigga, once I get my chakras right and I get my energy right, then I can start talking on the shit I want to do in the future. Because then I can actually speak into
You might
existence.
gotta find out if you're the main character, though. Because sometimes certain side characters, like your canon event, you might have to die on the sideline, bro. I don't know yet.
You're right.
You gotta test your luck, bro. Do some main character shit. Like, go at your crush. If she break your heart, you a main character. Because that's main character shit to get heartbroken.
Last thing, bro. That first one wasn't really a question. I was chatting. So the last question, bro, is really like, I want to start off doing content and shit, right? But I seen in one of your videos, I think it was on TikTok or something, that nigga, if you just, it wasn't you.
That's a clip. That's a clip, not a video. But it's a video clip. Yeah.
So nigga, it was one of my friends actually. He said, bro, if you streaming, bro, but you not posting on TikTok, like you're not out using like outsources or whatever, you never gonna blow.
Because streaming usually doesn't have an algorithm. People who grow on Twitch don't grow on Twitch.
Exactly. It grew somewhere else on a different platform.
Yeah.
So, but nigga, whenever I think of posting a video, bro, I just get like this anxious feeling like of being judged.
You get butterflies in your stomach a little bit?
Nigga, I always get that. Usually I just move past it. I learned that, nigga, whenever you get butterflies in your stomach, that just means you excited. So that's just how I
you
look
feel like a little
to
girl
it.
again.
Nigga, what? A little girl.
You get butterflies like a little girl.
No, like a regular nigga, I get butterflies.
Oh no, nigga, I don't get butterflies. I kill lions and shit.
Nigga, you don't swear. Nigga, tell me you don't get butterflies. So you ain't never got nigga, remember when you were talking
that shit, nigga, I don't get no butterfly, nigga, I kill lions and shit, nigga.
Nigga, or you remember when you were talking about you had to do some speech? You tell me you ain't have that little you ain't feel like you had to go to the restroom?
Was I giggling and my stomach was cramping and I needed some tampons?
Yes, nigga, you feel like your stomach cramping, bruh.
No.
So how you feel before you went to go do that speech?
I felt my six pack iron rock solid. The nigga like I felt a rock hard iron solid six pack. That's what I felt in my stomach, nigga.
Nigga, my stomach.
I felt today's meal, which was I ate fucking nails for breakfast, nigga.
Nails?
That's what I felt, nigga. Yeah. And if I'm really feeling devious, I might eat rocks for breakfast. Want some nail soup.
Nigga, my shit be feeling.
That's what a nigga like me feel. I don't feel nothing else near my stomach except a rock hard six pack.
Yes, sir. I think that's it. Besides me like being a loser, I just want to make it to the top, bro, because I feel like I deserve it. I deserve it.
You want to get on top?
I want to be on the top, like on the streaming shit, like
Top
on
of
this
what?
content shit.
Oh, on top of content.
On top of leaderboard.
Yo, you don't ever just tell a man you want to get on top, bro. Like I don't be feeling that, bro. Pause.
Oh, last question, bro. Sid, this one gonna be quick. This one gonna be quick, though.
That's the last one, bro.
Bro, I feel like, nigga, my meat, I'm gonna be honest, nigga, my shit is not that big.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Y'all gotta understand, bro. I'm the biggest troll, bro. I'm the biggest troll, bro. Word on the street, he has more last question. No, that shit was comedy, bro. I'm the biggest. You can't out troll me. There's nobody can out troll me or out prank me. I take nothing serious. Him up when I poured this out. Hold on. I fucked him up when I poured this out. This is just some shit I got from LA. I thought this shit was beautiful. Talking about you a crystal nigga. The bridge or the nostrils? Hey man, can't nobody out troll me, man. I'm telling you, I'm the biggest troll. I just don't act goofy all the time because I'm not finna be a goofy ass nigga on the internet. But I have a very, very dry sense of humor. Very, very, very dry, very sarcastic. Which I might start using to troll more because that was funny as shit, bro. Oh, that was funny as shit. Yo, if I ever go on my troll arc, bro, I'm telling you, niggas cannot f with it, bro.
Oh, damn. This is my first time actually being on one of your one-on-one calls. So actually, I'm from South Africa, and I heard in one of your videos that you'd actually want to come to South Africa.
You heard that all the way from South Africa? Oh, you heard it, my bad.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I do want
I don't know if you've ever had South African on one of your one-on-one calls before.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't.
So what's your goal when you want to
be
come
special?
to South Africa?
You want to be special, bro?
No, bro.
That's how I feel like
it's not even
trolling.
about that.
Bro, you're so special, bro. It's my first South African. I'm collecting all Africans. Bro. You my first South African, bro. We gotta put you in a little ball they call a Pokeball.
But I got, so basically I got 3 questions, right? But okay, let me get right on into it.
Right.
So first one is, how do I deal with procrastination?
Thundercat with the Twitch Prime sub. So procrastination.
I'd be waiting on perfect timing, like waiting for Monday, or like I feel like my week is ruined
Oh, so
if
like,
I don't get it.
So you procrastinate depending on the time. Like, so if it's Monday like 3 p.m., that's not really like a work day in time. So like a Thursday at 2 or 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I'd be waiting for Monday because I think that I need to start my week like perfectly, and I want to get everything like going on a Monday.
It's
so
called
I
a schedule.
procrastinate. Yeah. So let's say if it's Wednesday, I might not get anything done and say that I'll wait till Monday.
Wednesday's hump day. You got to hump that day. So wouldn't do anything on Wednesday anyway. Nah,
what would you recommend to that type of situation, bro?
Honestly, bro, if I keep procrastinating to myself, there's quicker ways. You know what? My sense of humor almost got too bad, chat. Yeah, I got dark humor. You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say there's quicker ways to die than falling off. But that was gonna be crazy. Bottom line though, protect your future, protect your purpose, and hold yourself accountable when you're working. Ooh, that was gonna be crazy.
What were you gonna say though? Go for it.
I already said what I was gonna say. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
But okay, is there any way that I can access this clip afterwards? Like after I'm done having this conversation, so I can rewind on what you said and really soak it in?
You shouldn't, because if it's going to take you watching this clip to take action, you're setting yourself up for failure. If I need my keys to start my car, then if I don't have my keys, my car won't drive. The point is, if my car driving is me taking action, I need to figure out what my keys are. Are my keys my feelings? Do I need to feel like doing it for my car to drive? Is that my keys? What are your keys? Most people that procrastinate, it's their feelings, it's the pressure of the moment. They got the wrong keys, so their car won't start. In order for me to take action, you know all I need? I know how to put the pressure on myself. I could thank myself into like, you want your life to be over, but I shouldn't even need all that. That's not what I should go to.
Mm-hmm.
All I should go to is focusing on my next step, the present moment. It should be my best keys to get me.
So I gotta
activated.
be TTG.
TTG, man, train to go. Push the start keys. You know what I'm saying? I got somewhere to be. I need to go.
So
moving on. 2 questions. Second follow up.
Yeah. Moving on. The second one is, how can I position my mouthpiece to get a job? Because I need something. I'm looking for a local job, and I've been having a low success rate.
So you use your mouthpiece to get a job.
Yeah, how though? How do I position myself in order to be in the position to get the job with my mouthpiece? If that makes any sense.
Ever try to get it on your knees? Say no, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fire for that. That's crazy. It just was too free, chat. It was too free.
Who's converting it, bro?
Listen, bro, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Now I feel like trolling. Niggas that started the trolling shit, I'm gonna keep trolling. But in reality, that's too general to me, to be honest. Unless, let's say you have qualifications. There's different levels of jobs. You can have a job that anybody could apply to with or without a high school diploma. You got the jobs that might require you to have a diploma. You got the jobs that you may be more qualified for, such as if you went and got a trade or if you went and got a degree. And the mouthpiece part is what's going to separate you from other applicants that only put in a resume. But even your resume is how you're marketing yourself. So that's a part of your mouthpiece. That's a part of what details did you add. There are people who have the great idea of they change their resume for each job. So if I'm applying to this company, I rewrite my resume. I don't rewrite the whole thing, but I may change different words that I'm seeing in the application.
Have you used that technique yet?
So what?
Have you used that technique yet of
No. I
switching?
mean, I haven't had to apply for something with my resume since I was in college, for internships and shit like that. But when I did, I made sure that, let me give you an example. So you know how certain jobs you need references and things?
Yeah.
The better your references, the better they market you as the most reliable candidate that this place could choose. That's the example of a mouthpiece. Like if they write in that reference, oh, Ty's consistent, Ty's a leader, Ty's blah blah blah. However they suck in that recommendation is the best marketing. Is the best. That's an example of a mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece is basically pause, like how you suck yourself, like how you position yourself, how you represent yourself with your words.
Mm-hmm.
And the best.
Would you say that you need a certain level of confidence in order to have good mouthpiece? Would you say your mouthpiece relies on your confidence?
No, you just have to be determined. I can have zero confidence in my mouthpiece gets activated. Why? Because I'm determined to get what I want. Also, for most average people, like if you're a sociopath, it's different. Sociopaths are manipulative, evil. They'll go to low lengths. They'll do all crazy shit. But if you're an average person with a moral conscience, then on some level it takes you believing what you're saying. And also, you might not believe what you're saying because you never thought about yourself with that level of self-esteem. That really took my marketing and my mouthpiece to the next level, is when my self-esteem started to say, am I that guy I'm trying to represent myself as? So when I go in that job and I say, you know what? I'm the guy who can get to work every day on time. I'm the guy who can learn fast in fast-paced environments. I'm the guy who's open-minded. I'm the guy who shows up. I'm the guy who plans and prepares to be successful. If I believe this, then it's much easier for me to say it. You know what I'm saying? Without lying to manipulate. But
wait, what if like in that particular situation, you're nervous, right? So
nervous about what?
It's harder. I'm saying, what if in that position you're nervous and they don't believe you because you appear nervous? Like the way you articulate yourself.
Listen, you know what you're doing? You're doing this. This is an example of overthinking and underdoing. How the fuck would you know that they didn't believe you because you were nervous? Well, like, you read people's mind? So you could read their mind. You could read their mind. You could read their mind enough to tell they didn't like my answer because I seemed nervous, but you can't read their mind to tell a way to communicate the answer. Why
That's
are
the
you?
issue.
That's that
Bro.
low
I have an issue with
self-esteem. That's that low self-esteem shit. Cause your low self-esteem created a negative situation. Oh, they won't believe me because I'm nervous. You know what I believe? The way I said it is going to convince them. You gotta work on your self-esteem, bro. Ain't no way you just made that up. Like, what if they don't believe you? Because how would you know that?
No, that's true. I wouldn't know. But maybe the interviewer, like, sometimes you can tell from someone's reaction, though. Would you agree with that or no?
Of course, their narrative is going to fit whatever you believe. I could see a reaction and say, yeah, I just made them speechless. And yours is going to be, damn, they didn't like what I said. They have nothing to say. Same reaction. We have two different belief systems.
So it's just the way you see it.
I guess the result will show. But even then, I won't know what the ultimate reason was. Unless they tell me. Stop overthinking and underdoing.
Sense. That's my issue, actually. Like, overthinking and procrastinating is one of my killers of my productivity.
Overthinking and underdoing, that's all it is, man. It's no resume, no recipe, no savior, no convincing words. You either gonna do it or not. You're gonna die about it or live with it. You're gonna walk about it or you're gonna talk about it. I'm not here to convince you to do anything. It's between you and you.
Okay, last one. I need
no, y'all not gonna keep doing this last one, brother.
Well.
No, brother. Appreciate your time. All right, chat. I'm gonna do like one more. God damn, 5.5 hours. How the we done went for this long? And it say something like 200 clips created this stream. Why are you niggas trigger finger going so crazy on the clips, bro? You got something to say? You got something to say, nigga? Hello?
It wouldn't work, bro. It just wouldn't work. It literally just doesn't work like that. Casual, and you transition it to luxury.
I don't know what he talking about, bro. I don't know what a man is trying to get to work at 1:30 if it's not his bank account, man. But let him handle that between him and himself. Who next, man? Somebody that never went before. As men, why are you complaining? Like, that's not manly, bro. That was not masculine at all. Like, fix it, nigga, or build a house or some shit, bro. I don't know.
So I just got done starting YouTube. So I did like 2-3 videos with this shorty. She was having a good time. We went in the bedroom after or whatever. You know, she left.
Hold on, let me pause you 1 second. Mega D Ace with the big 10 gifted subs. We at 699. Check, get us to 700 before we end the stream. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm gonna turn the alerts off so I can hear you. And I appreciate that 10 gifted, bro. That's major. That's huge, bro. I love that. All right, you did a YouTube video. You got 2 to 3 videos with the girl. You took her to the room,
and then she had left, right? So when she left, it was all good in her, you know, chilling. And she told me, "Hey, don't post that one video we made, but it's just like you playing with my content and my time. It's like I really want to post it though, so it's like, what should I tell you?"
You got 3 of them, right? So 1 out of the 3.
Yeah, that one is like the juicy one. So we did a spicy truth or dare. That's juicy. She was doing like kissing on my neck, higgies, all that. I know YouTube gonna like that. And then we did another one where it's like touch my body count, like some like where you blindfolded it and got to guess whatever. We did that.
Let's think bigger. Let's think bigger.
Okay.
We can have integrity and honor her request.
Okay.
Do 10 more videos with her, and they do more successful than that one would have did. But you snake her and say, "Fuck you, I'm gonna post what I want." Now we lost a content girl, like a girl that does content that's down. And mind you might make videos down the line, and she might become more comfortable doing that on camera. That might have been her first time doing something like that on camera. She got cold feet. She might change her mind later. You know what? Let's do another one of those videos. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I figured out because I was just like, I got 2 other girls I'm doing content with later this week, so it's just like I didn't know if I was supposed to, you know. I guess I was just supposed to move on to the next, bro.
Nah, you can keep her in the loop. Like she might enjoy it, love seeing herself on camera, and change her mind. and then you do another video that's spicier than that, but she don't even remember that she was scared or nervous anymore because she just became comfortable with being on camera. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So you'd have made the short term best decision, which was post it and get some quick clout.
I feel you.
Would you rather your career be made off of quick clout or integrity?
Nah. Then again, I do want my videos to be authentic. So if she don't want to do a video, it's just like, what's the point?
Right.
Like,
So just respect that and just do. Y'all chemistry would be better when she comfortable and nicer and all that anyway, not scared and nervous and he posted something I didn't like.
She did good during the video. She was bold as ever. And then it's just when
She
she
got
left.
cold feet, bro. I'm telling you, she start overthinking. It's hard. That's why, as a man, we say, you know what, don't even trip over it, baby. We gonna get more videos anyway. That one ain't gonna hurt. That would change her whole energy. Oh my God, you right. I actually had this idea. We should try this. She might start giving you ideas.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I appreciate it though, for real.
Long term thinking, bro.
I got you.
All right, for sure.
All right.
See, that's mouthpiece shit right there. Y'all hear how we handle that situation differently? I hope y'all really paid attention. This is why niggas like me win in the long term. Integrity, character, reliability. You know what? You don't want that up? I got you. I appreciate it. Like, y'all, man, if only y'all knew half of the shit that goes on behind the scenes, behind this content shit. I'm gonna just say relationships and character are everything. They go hand in hand.